in a storm. But then the sun. Okay, so anyway, I came across some news about condoms and trying to make people use condoms more often, because I mean, as much as people are out there, you know, just really doing the good work to increase usage of condoms, you know, truth is that a lot of people ultimately don't use them, or may start using them at the beginning, or have some slip-ups, or pick and choose. They might say, like, you know, maybe I'll choose condoms with this person and not that person. But it's when you kind of start, you know, doing that, is that when people start, you know, contracting sexually transmitted infections, getting, you know, becoming pregnant, unplanned pregnancies. So in hopes of increasing this use, a company in England has created an upgraded version of condoms, where this condom can help men have a longer erection. So by using the condom, there is an ingredient that they're using that's called vasodilating gel. And what it does is that it will increase blood flow. Well, I don't know, that might be up to your partner, you know, they might. That can also make it last longer.
Thank you, Lily, for the advice.
So it will increase blood flow to the penis and help maintain the erection, and it'll make it more firm during sex.
So is this like a Viagra, or the condom version of a Viagra?
So the condom is being called the Viagra condom, but in fact it's not like Viagra. It doesn't have the same exact, it doesn't have any of the same ingredients, and it's not meant for men who have erectile dysfunction. So it doesn't mean that they can't become hard. It just means that it's used for men who, when they do use condoms, they can't keep an erection for very long. So, I mean, I guess some men mentally say, like, oh, you know, it doesn't feel the same if I'm wearing a condom, or maybe, you know, it might not feel the same, you know, and they can't keep a hard-on for longer. So this condom helps them to wear the condom and keep a hard-on for a longer amount of time.
Did you investigate in terms of it was tested on men and the accuracy?
It's starting in the UK, and they are going to, through their form of regulations, to get it approved. And once they do that, they're coming to the US and going to the FDA to get it approved as well. They just have to make sure that the gel that's being used,
it's not irritated. Or
and that it remains inside of the condom and does not come out, because it can irritate the partner, the vagina.
Now, or the anus, yeah.
So if it was in fact true, would this be something that you'd be interested in purchasing, trying? Would it make you want to use condoms more or less, or how would you feel about it?
I would like to try it. I think that the best, I think that what really works for me in terms of if I wanna have, you know, a night where I really want to have sex for a long time. You know, when I drink and when I smoke weed, I last longer than I want. Yeah. So the times that I want to stretch the time, prolong it.
I've heard that a lot. That I have a lot of people that say, like, I know a lot of people that say that if they drink, they can't really come as fast.
Yeah.
Even if they were wanting to, like, okay.
Yeah. There's definitely that. I heard that for more than a couple of friends.
I wonder what it is about it, because you get more turned on.
Yeah, but it numbs your sensations. Okay. You know what I mean? So you don't feel the same. Now the opposite is with marijuana. Yeah, you feel more when marijuana feels better. But in my case, it's more of I have more of a mental control. I don't know, Mr. Burns. I don't know if you want to give your opinion about this.
No, if you're already a stallion in the bed, I don't know what.
Yeah, no, why do you need these?
You know what? You know what? No, you're gonna say. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna throw something out there, man, and I'm gonna throw myself under the bus, but I'm just gonna keep it real for all the men out there. There's definitely times for all the men out there that we have had issues, man. Whether it's not.
In a moment of silence, right? No music.
In all honesty, I'm gonna have to contradict. I have not had
pride.
A bad
you see what I'm saying?
Ever.
All men are gonna tell you that. My theory is all a front, because I heard, you know, I heard from some guys saying, "Oh, I make every woman come every time that I'm with her." You know what I mean? And then I heard like ex-girlfriend saying,
"Yes, exactly."
No, that's not true. I know that motherfucker.
My sexual experiences.
You can easily lie.
So there's definitely a bit of times where I heard men say, "No, that's not the case for me. 100% of the time I'm a stallion." And then I seen, you know, I talked to their exes for some reason or another, and I'd be like, that's not true. You know what I mean? There's definitely been times where like, you know, so I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna say there's definitely some times where, you know, either a man like can't get it up, or like they come too fast. You know what I mean? You know, I think that it becomes a problem when it's, you know, when it's several times that it happens. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep it real, so you know, and throw it out there that this definitely happens to other men. So if it happened to you, my friend,
don't feel bad. You have someone to talk to.
Just work on it. Just work on it. But yeah. So in terms of that, like you know, weed and alcohol definitely help me.
In that department.
It doesn't help me, but it's more like when I wanna, you know, really like last a long time and really like, you know, one of those nights where we're like, oh, let's, you know, do it for a long time, then that's definitely what I take. Yeah. Although sometimes I don't really need it either. Sometimes.
It varies, you know.
It varies.
It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss.
It's hit or miss.
It's really just hit or miss.
That's what happens when I you know, I keep it real. You see what I'm saying?
You gotta keep them on their toes, right?
Yeah,
you gotta keep them guessing. You can't get too comfortable.
There you go. There you go. There you go. You can't get too comfortable. But anyway, so I'm glad this came out, and
I think.
Well, you as a woman, you know, I don't know how comfortable
me,
you feel sharing these type of things.
What is Liddy think about
Will you agree that there are times that, you know, men do not, you know, perform as well? I mean.
No, I think it varies, and I don't think it's always the man's fault. Sometimes the woman, like, you know, may have some kind of mental block, something else on their mind. You know, I'm really like the kind of person that I need to be like mentally like connected and emotionally connected for me to like really like enjoy sex fully and have that connection.
That's true
for women.
Most women, if not all of women.
Yeah, so you know, it may not even have to do anything that the man is doing. He may, you know, be doing everything correctly, but if I'm just not there, then you know, that may throw it off, and may one time may be better than the next time. So it really just depends on the connection that I have with the person. Mm-hmm. But as far as like, you know, the condom and being able to use it longer, I mean, I think in a sense it's good how you said, like, if you are in the mood, you know, for a long night, but other times you just want a quickie.
Exactly. Yeah,
and that's all, you know, it's just as satisfying if they're not even more satisfying.
Longer doesn't always mean
no,
good.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? There are other times where it's like, oh, okay. And changing positions, like crazy 30 positions in one, that doesn't always mean good either. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It depends on the girl, it depends on the situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can stay in one position for a long time and like really hitting it right there. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, that's too much of that, and let's